Hi there, guys. How we doing? It's Saturday, the 13th of September, 3:05. Well, 6 minutes past 3. Um, Another wee audio boo. Now, this one, as you can see, I've entitled "Loyalist Demo: The Death of Paisley and Independence." All three, obviously, the death of Paisley, Ian Paisley the other day. God, what can you say about that man? Don't particularly like speaking ill of the dead, but he's up there with your Margaret Thatcher, if you want to be polite about it. There'll not be many people shedding a tear like they did. Well, like they didn't, I should say, with Thatcher, because the man was hated, just like Margaret Thatcher was hated for her views and what she done. She done it to the people of Scotland mainly, and what he done, or what he said against, or his views against the Irish people, if we're talking about Paisley. Like driving home the day for work, bus after bus after bus after bus, heading into the town in the opposite direction. The Scottish Orangeman, he going to a demo to protest against independence. I kept quiet for 2 years about independence. For the day it was announced, I kept my decision about what I was going to do to myself. I never mentioned it on my blog, on social media. If I did, and I'm saying that now, forgive me, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. And I decided last week what my vote was going to be. I decided to vote yes, but I'm not going to go on about what my vote was. I'm more want to focus on the loyalists, the Orangemen. Like I say, I'm coming home this morning and bus after bus after bus of them are heading into this demo to protest against independence. I mean, how stupid can these people be? I mean, okay, they're entitled to their viewpoint on whether or not Scotland gets independence, but really, if their decision's wholly based on the fact that they're loyalists and Orangemen and Rangers supporters and they hate Catholics, how thick and stupid can you be, really, to base your decision on a country's independence on a flag and an ideology and a football club? Because I can't get it into my head that, like, the propos, I don't know what the figures were going to be, like 15,000 or 50,000 or whatever, but I just can't believe that all the people are in their heart no voters. I can't fathom that, man. I don't get it. It's purely, the whole thing is purely breeded and based on hate. Just like their figurehead, Mr. Paisley, was, who is now gone, you know. I've got no love for the Orangemen and the Loyalists. No love for them. I grew up absolutely hating them. And I'm quite a laid back kind of guy, you know, and there's no many things rile me up. But driving home on the motorway today, seeing all the buses and all their pomp kind of ceremony they were heading for in the town, which, might I add, it's probably ended up with trouble. I mean, I've no long woke up, so I've not even looked at the news or social media to find out, but it's probably ended up with trouble. But driving home, it's just every bus, man, you see them, they're just sitting there and they're all smug and thinking they're better than everybody else, and it just disgusts me, to be honest. But like I say, how stupid and thick can you be to base your decision on your hatred of the other side. I'm a Celtic fan, obviously, and yeah, I don't like Rangers. Oh, fuck me. Of course I don't like Rangers. I don't call them Rangers anymore. I call them Sevco because that's what their proper name is. You know, the Rangers died. They don't exist anymore. They're gone 2.5 years ago, and there was a new pariah club born called Sevco, and that's what they should be called officially. That's what I see them as. You know, Rangers, they're dead, gone, and see you later. Bye. End of. That's it. No more. So, I don't know. As far as things goes, I hope everyone passed off quietly the day and there was no trouble, but I just can't see it. I can see me picking up social media later and finding out that there was some violence. And it's no surprising when Edinburgh City Council allow these things to go ahead. I'm hoping in a free Scotland, which I'm hopeful that we'll get next Thursday. Like I say, this is only a week or less than a week now to the actual vote, and it's probably the first time that I've expressed any kind of proper views on social media or any kind of media outlet of what my intention was to vote. You know, I took, like I say, I took a long time to decide, but I did decide in the end to vote yes. I hope that in a new Scotland that orange walks, and this goes for all parades, let's be honest. If one side's no getting it, then okay, it shouldn't be done on the opposite side as well. So these things should all be held indoors or away from our streets. So I'm not just saying ban loyalist parades and let Republican parades go ahead as well. If you're banning one, you ban them all, and you get rid of the trouble. So the loyalists are panicking, to be honest. They're panicking that they're losing their identity. They've lost their football team. They've now lost their figurehead in Mr. Paisley. Scottish independence could become a reality within the next few days, and they're running scared, and primarily that's why this parade was put on by the Lodge of Scotland. They thought by doing that today they could drum up some support in the no camp, which to me again is pretty silly because it's going to alienate and it's going to make people angry. Seen that today just before the vote, is actually going to work against them, but these people are pretty stupid. So anyway, I've had my wee rant. That's 8:19 in. These are only wee 10-minute pods. You can follow the blog on WordPress. It's the Celtic Foot Soldiers, as you know. I put these audio boos on there. The links are on down there on the left hand side as well. You can always check in my Facebook, Twitter and YouTube channels, etc. for any other stuff. SoundCloud and Spreaker as well. I've got podcasts on there. That's all I want to say for today, folks. I'll be doing a match report of the Celtic Aberdeen game. Obviously, I'm just hearing that we won today, 2-1. But that's for another podcast, for another wee pod. I'll be doing that later. Okay, people, hail, hail, God bless. And hopefully, we next week, Thursday next week on the 18th, Scotland will be an independent country. Hail, hail.